Hey guys, so in this video we'll be talking about while loops. So in the last video we have learned about for loops, how it can be used and where it can be implemented, whereas in this video we'll be looking into while loops. So while loops are very similar to for loops. Why, you may ask? Because loops are loops. Anyways, let's get into while loops and where they are used and how they can be used. So suppose I have a variable called x and I appoint a value to it, let's say 15, and here I can create a loop. What if I want to print every value from 1 to the value of 15? How do I do that? Now this is where while loops come into play. You could also use for loops, I guess, but we are just going to take while loops in this case. So we can just say while x is less than or equal to 15. So this is basically the condition we put in every iteration. It has to be 15 or less than 15. Only then will the loop run. Alright, so here I can put something like print x, and I can do x equals to x plus 1. Now we can also do the shorthand operator form of this, as plus equals 1. Anyways, apart from that, so now actually instead of doing x equals 15, I can just do x equals 1. So what I meant is we want every value from 1 to this particular number right here, right? So 1 is less than or equal to 15, it will print 1 out. Then x plus equals 1, then it will become 2. So similarly it will go through all the values up to 15 and then it will stop, right? So let's just check it out if it works. And there you go, we get all the values up till 15. So this is the basic concept of while loops. Now there are not too much variations in while loops, so you can, so as I was saying, there are not too many differences in while loops. They are there is this one particular way, that is less than or equal to or more than equal to. And in case we have a list, now this is a bit advanced stuff, but in case we have a list, let's say L1, let's go put an empty list here, and L2, we're going to put an empty list. Now we can say while L1 and L2. So what this basically means is while L1 and L2 has some elements in it, we are supposed to print out the following. But since L1 and L2 has no elements, it shouldn't print out anything. Now this can be used in much more efficient scenarios. As you can see, it doesn't print out anything because L1 and L2 doesn't have any values. So this can be used in much more efficient scenarios. I just showed you this just for an example. So yeah, that's basically it for while loops. Now you could do the same thing with for loops as well. So that's it for this video, guys. Bye.